from Vicious Cycle. Today we're going to take a quick look at the Barkbuster handguards with our Storm plastics on the BMW R1200GS. It's the same kit that fits on the F800 and the F650 Twin. Let's take a quick look how to mount these up on our bike and replace these plastic handguards here that BMW equipped with this bike with something with a metal backbone that's a lot sturdier and protects us from the wind and the elements a lot better. Let's take a quick look at this install. So one of our first steps is to remove the factory handguards and the bar end weights. Don't worry, Barkbuster includes new bar end weights to add the weight back on the end of our bars. Working on any BMW, a set of Torx bits will be a good friend for you. Let's get these unbolted. So we removed the factory BMW units that were on and the bar end weights. Again, these are just made out of flimsy plastic and don't withstand much abuse at all. We're going to set those aside. We're going to mount up our Barkbuster with the Storm plastics. These have full aluminum backbone. The plastics come up and over the side and around. That's going to protect us from wind and weather. And we also have our bar mounting kit at the front, including our replacement bar end weights and our install instructions. So let's get to bolting these on our bike. So we first install our bar end adapters, and this is a spacer for the R1200GS that you don't use on the F800 and F650. Using a 17 mil wrench to tighten this down. Make sure that's nice and snug in our bar end here. So before I put on my backbone, I usually find it slightly easier to install the bar mount. It's going to clip right up here by our controls. You just have to slide it up and onto the bars. There's a short bolt that goes up here at the top. Just get it turned a couple of threads to get it started. And the longer bolt on the bottom. I typically just leave it loose so that I can adjust it and move it around before installing my backbone onto the main handguard here. So we have our last bolt to put in here, and we've left everything nice and loose, so we should be able to line this up with relative ease. The final step in our handguard install is to put our Barkbusters Storm plastics on the actual aluminum backbones. These are held in with a screw on the front and a clip in around at the back. Let's just get this lined up. Just get that started there. So, now that we've completed the left side, we're going to do this right side. I'll speed up the video real quick so you can see this process without stopping in between. Now that we got our Barkbuster handguards installed on our BMW R1200GS, we've got lots of wind protection here, lots of protection of our levers and our controls on this bike. We can go hit a few trails and not get too worried about it. Thanks for checking out our video, and visit viciouscycle.ca.